time for action, 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 and action. So if you're ready for actions, type in a comment, ready for action. You know, this is the crux where things will start to shift. This is the point of shift happening. So I love this action taking, right? And I normally say this. Don't do a great plan and not have any actions on that. Have a lousy plan, but blatantly, brutally take actions on that. You will be much better off than having a great plan on your wall but not acting on it, right? So let's kind of jump on to the actions here. What are the actions you want to take? Very, very, very essential. So the first action is work out your personal monthly and annual expenditure. Monthly and annual expenditure, both actual and forecast. What does actual mean? So for the last 4 months, how did you perform? How much expenditure did you make? If you're not having that, go back, dig deep, pull out your bank statement and kind of list that all down. Do that once for the at least last 3 months. Do that and then forecast it for the next 9 months. So for the 12 months, you got to know your expenditure. Very, very important. This is an activity which you got to do with your family member. You know, if you have a family, if you're all by alone yourself, if you still don't have a family, or if you're living with your parents, work with your parents, or if you are all by yourself, for your own self, you got to do. Even if you are not earning, if you're a student, you still have an expenditure. Right, you got to kind of do that. If you're already, if you have multiple incomes and multiple expenses, everything has to be neatly listed down. That is first thing. Second, build your personal balance sheet and find out your net worth. Most important. Most important. Please do that. I've kind of given you the neat template out there, what to be listed down, and see how you can kind of do it. Right. So we also have a Excel template in the download sections here, which is just for your balance sheet. I've listed down all the components. You just have to fill those components. As you fill that, automatically it will calculate both your net worth, and your working capital. So just use that and fill that. If you want to add more rows to that, you can kind of go ahead and do it. It's a very simple Excel spreadsheet. Even if you don't use it, that's fine. You just kind of do it. That's very important. Next, calculate your personal working capital. I've given you the formula for that. It's also there in the Excel spreadsheet. Find that out. And once you have all of that, find out your means of arranging capital for stock market investing and trading. How will you arrange? Now you would have arrived at all of those things. I've given you the formula for your trading capital. What should be the value of that? What should be the quantum of that? And I've also told you what is the typical ROI. Assume the ROI of all the tradings what you do is going to be, say, very, very conservative, only 40%. If it is only 40%, and you need 10 lakh rupees every month, what should be your capital? That is the first point. Then work out the trading capital formulas what I've given you, and then see what that number comes up. And if there is a gap, find out how are you going to arrange for it. Start thinking and write down all the sources. Maybe you have some assets which are of no worth. Maybe you can kind of convert that into a trading capital. Maybe you had few old investments which have not yielded, which you want to use it. Maybe some mutual funds which is kind of lying there for the last 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, whatever. So how do you want to use that? Right? Think about all of that thing and do it. Right? In our long-term program, we do a personalized financial planning and trading plan for every of our students. So once you are kind of part of that, all of this, what I'm kind of suggesting here, we help you do that. We kind of explore that with you. We will tell you for your lifestyle, for your financial aspirations, what is that you have to do and how to do that. Right? We work that out. We work out all the 4 categories of capital, your time capital, your energy capital, your financial capital, right? And we work out on all the 4 categories or 4 types of capital: the knowledge capital, the time capital, the energy capital, and the financial capital. We do that in our long-term program, right? So if you want to kind of really explore that, check with us. what's this long-term program all about, and of course we're going to be discussing that in our masterminds as well. So we help you do all of this, but right now, since I can only engage this much, please do it for yourself and see how you kind of come up with these numbers. Very, very important, because it's a business, you got to kind of do that. So if you're going to take all of these actions, type in the comment, going to take all the capital actions, going to take all the capital actions. Awesome. Now I want to leave you with this thought and this comment. Running behind money is like running to catch your shadow. Follow your purpose, money will follow. Think about this. Money is a byproduct. You can never try to get money. You got to do something, and the money follows. So it is like a shadow. So organize your capital and do not run behind money. Deploy it, do the right thing. Learn, implement. Then the money will start to flow into your life. Keep thinking and introspect. I'll see you in the next module. Until then, work out your capital. See you. Bye-bye.